Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 87 of season 3 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Obviously work continues on this new construction facility out here. Well, not so much in the facility, it's still on the infrastructure to support it. We've got our water and our sewage up and running now, we've got power, so we're just working towards getting our waste recycling done, and then we can really get into the rest of the construction over here. So up here we've got, I've realised that I still haven't sorted out the issue of this, was it that no connection to road, I think is the terminology. Slightly misleading. A road connection with construction office doesn't exist. I thought I had that sorted, but the problem is still signalling. So I changed the signalling to allow it to be two-way here, but it's still one-way because I don't have a crossover from the left as we look at it to the right. The closest, it's a diamond crossing, the closest one we have is a way up there. So that's not what I wanted to do. I want to see if I can get a left to right crossover. It's got to be up beyond this section here, and I don't think that's going to be long enough, and I probably can't change the position of those signals either. No. Okay, let's check this. I don't think that's anything like long enough, even if I went from there. That semaphore's in the way. No. Okay, so that's not happening either. I might have to go then for the diamond crossing. I'm not a big fan of diamond crossings, as I've probably gathered. Let's see, can I move that signal there slightly? No. Okay, it's not going to be a pretty diamond crossing then. It's going to have to come in from... That should be alright there. Yeah, fine, okay. I might even delete it once we've got the rail constructed, but let's get that underway and let's make you high priority, just for the sake of it. Alright, this roundabout, is it set up properly as a roundabout? No, it is not, so let's do that while I'm here. It doesn't take much. Unlikely ever to have vehicles come out here and then head down this direction, so I'll just leave it set up as a default anyway. We don't need it to be exactly like that, but it'll work fine. Right, should be on faster speed. Okay, the other thing I was thinking about is getting a third train set up here. Let's find out where our trains are at the moment. Do I have one up here at all? It's just on its way there, that's fine. 184 workers, and we have already 174 workers back here. So we should be able to accommodate a third train. Let's look at overlays and unemployment. Yeah, we've got enough workers around this area, I think, to feed that. So let's go ahead and we need to purchase, still with the diesel locomotives. I'm just going to continue with them because they're working okay just now, and it'll be a while before we get the line electrified. So get a loco in there, and here a couple of passenger wagons. And you're coming out of there. What we're going to do is send you on your way. You need enough biological waste anyway, because yeah, well, I don't think that actually was the cause of the delay here, but we want you to come back up here, pick up trains and then come back down here and unload trains. No. Load trains. Add stop here. Why are we not adding a stop? Do you need to get in there first? Yes, you do. Right, okay. My apologies. So go up there, load trains, and come back down here. Off you go. And what is the... I didn't have to come over here to do this, but what is the worker shuttle lap time? 583 seconds. Okay. Right, train... What you... Oh, you're going to fuel up, probably. Yes, must be. So, we'll get you back in there, and then we'll delete these stops and we'll put you on the workers shuttle line. With the wagons connected. Okay. Erase from line. Right. And you've got them connected actually. No, you don't. Just didn't give it long enough. Right, now you're done. Come out here, set to line, workers shuttle, and yeah, off you go right now. So 583 seconds is the lap time. Is that another train coming in? It is. So we need to grab this new one, whatever it is. You held up back here. No, not there. There. Let's get you up. Because I'm going to have to delay you slightly. Yeah, hang on. Just double check this. Line detail. It's now saying 570. Okay, that makes it a bit easier. So we want 190 oh, hang on, 190 seconds. What is that? In time. Oh, I can't remember how this works. Okay. I've got no idea. This train, you're on your way in. You're on the move. Oh, I wish I could remember. It's so long since I've looked at that. Because I was going to try and time this perfectly. It's not happening. Waiting for the tourist train to come out. And then we need to head in. Carry on off the main line. Let's stop there for now. Right, let's pause. Check out where the other trains are. That's maybe the best way to do it. We've got you. Oh, you're just heading in as well. Okay. And you. Right. So you are on your way. But you're nowhere near actually at the moment, so let's wait for this train to come in. I'm going to stop you as well. I should have stopped you before you hit the platform, so that you didn't load up workers. Never mind. We'll pause here. And then check out where that other train's got to. Right, you need to be quite a bit further on. Okay, let's say about there. Let the other train head off. I thought that one was stopped in the tunnel there, but it's fine. So you get in there. And another train is just coming up through here. You're coming back. You must be up in the tunnel. Just appeared. Right, okay, this one here. Let's start you up. And that should give us, I think, decent spacing. The workers pour in, you know, not quite full, but there'll be probably a full load waiting for the next train to arrive. Heating stop production. Heating problem. Actually, there's a thing. We've got this heating plant here, but did I notice? I did notice. That's not been constructed. So let's assign our construction offices to that. And we'll set you as high priority. And up here do we have, we've got this bus stop done and the roads asphalted. That one on the left isn't quite finished, obviously, but must be close enough. Yeah, just work days left. We'll assign, I think, some extra construction offices here. Yeah, let's just do both. Okay. It was a bit too late. There was that a construction train that just left. Anyway, we get a whole load of new workers in. These folks are just 20 minutes short of ending their shift. So they'll disappear. There's another train just arrived, actually. And these guys are 3 hours and a bit. Okay, so I want to keep you open. And let's grab one of these guys as well. Right, so you're halfway through your shift. These guys are halfway through waiting on platform. And let's open up this as well. 16 workers. Oh yeah, of course. I thought travelling in vehicles have picked the wrong one. Well, we've got folks coming in. I can get rid of you now. 5.5 hours when these folks come in to make this up to 20. And then we've got workers here. These won't all be picked up by buses, 152 of them. And let's check. You're 20 minutes into your wait on the platform, and then some of these guys will head over towards the power plant. We've got 6.5 hours into the shift, and it looks like it's going to work out okay. We'll always have maybe about 5 or 6 workers. Did we get anybody coming along from the bus stop? Yeah, we did. Looks like one person. So it's not worked out quite as well as I'd hoped. But never mind. Anyway, we've got 20 workers and there's the next load in, so we should be cycling through them reasonably well. Dropping down, but they've just reached their hour there. 9, we get a fair load coming in. And then some of these guys disappear off. And we've got 5 hours, 1 hour, so yeah. We're cycling through well. And this is partly the reason why I set this up as, not there, on here. Yes, here, set this up to 4 citizens to step out of the vehicle, make it a transfer point to another line. So you do get, it basically extends the travel time, so they up to 4 hours. If we look here, travelling in vehicle, 4 hours. But then they wait on the platform for an hour, so their total travelling time here is sort of negated. Wait there for an hour and then we'll travel over here, spend another hour waiting there, and then if they haven't been picked up by a bus they head out to the industry. I was just watching the folks come down along there. I could put another path in there, just so that it speeds up the transfer along there. But yeah, so that should help avoid us losing power out here, which means that trains should be able to fuel up here all the time. And all's good. Right, did we get this built? We did. So you're now working away. Let's close if temperature is above. I think I made it 18 for the other heating plants. So everything there is running fairly smoothly now, it seems. Down to 9 folks there, but how long are they going to stand? Because this should be the 3rd train, so that's us completed a cycle. Yeah, we've got another couple of hours. And a few hours for those guys, yeah. So as I said, we might end up with about 5 or 6 workers as the minimum that we get, but then here's another big crew coming in. Back up to 20. Right. Okay, and our unemployment's still up at 5%. I thought it might have come down slightly with that 3rd train being added in, but it's not that it's a problem. Right, can I get to work on any of these buildings? This one here, scrap separation. Let's assign local construction offices and some faraway ones as well. Right, we're getting close to winter. I want to go out and have a quick look at the crop situation. I've not checked that for a wee while. And here we have 1700 tons. These fields are empty. Fields up here are empty. We've got 1100 tons in there. That's a good amount. 500 tons there with 70 tons of fabric available. Fields are emptied, not quite here though. Where do you transport your crops to? The meat silo and over here. So you should still be working away. You've got 1100 tons. Pause while I see that. These farms or fields are empty. I didn't check the meat. Yeah, you're good. And the big one, 3,600. Looks like the fields are empty because the trucks are all sitting at home. I think that's all fine. Right, which train's waiting too long? No, why are you waiting? Oh, you're out of fuel. Okay, well I need you to head to the... Damn it. My carefully laid plans are all screwed because of that. You head to the depot. And to get there, obviously, you're going to have to about face. But that means making all these things two-way again. I'm going to have to just bite the bullet. So, two-way. Harumph. Alright, down through here. And it's got to be... well, it doesn't have to be mixed because this other line here is not open. Make that mixed as well. And that is two-way already. Right, that should work. Could you about face? Off you go. Oh, you're out of fuel too. I think I need to... well, I mean, it should work without this new fuel station out here. Well, this fuel station out here would work constantly if we were constantly getting workers, but we're not, obviously, because fucking trains get delayed. Never mind. So, where's the third train then? Where are you? Why have you only got one carriage? What's going on here? Where? I did have two carriages on each of the trains. Why are you on that line? Oh no, sorry. You're the tourists, yes. Okay, looked at the wrong one. Listed lines, workers shuttle. This is the one I was after. You are travelling in vehicle 2 hours 5 minutes. You've been held up as well. And you're going to have to just head back. I'm going to send you all back to the depot. There. And we'll have to just start over again. Right. 1 train, 2 train, 3 train. And of course it had to be the train at the front that ran out of fuel, didn't it? But yeah, I mean I could add in another fuel, what do you call it, train diesel station. But shouldn't really need it, as long as we get this set up properly. And they pick up their pick up the load of workers each time and go out there, getting all that set up and working properly. Okay. You set to line workers shuttle. The workers have all just disappeared. Okay, off you go. And then we'll have you, and then you. Once this other train's got far enough away, and I mean quite a bit far enough away. I was just thinking how I could actually set it up is wait until the train picks up and then there's another full load of passengers. But I think they get up to 180, 200 fairly quickly. So that's not really a good way to do it. No, not doing that. I think when we get to about the tunnel, we'll set off the next train. Because it's still got to make the run from the depot to the station and pick up the passengers. And get fuel. Hang on. Did you fuel? Not really. It should be alright though. But am I too late? So I was thinking, actually, I can't stop there. You've hardly got any fuel. So will you stop of your own accord? Good stuff. Obviously that extends the journey time. This other train, are you out here? You're still on your way. Good. Right, so you're in the station. Where's our second train? Probably not up here yet. There. Alright, I think that might be just about okay. I might start this one a wee bit earlier. No, start it just now, actually, because you're on your way back. You're about there. And this third one, hopefully you're not being held up. You'll just go straight in and fuel up. Now, hopefully... Wait. Thinking about it. Where's that train that's on its way back? There. Did you fuel up? You didn't. Maybe there were no workers out here to activate that. There should be now. And what sort of shift length, or how far through the shifts are we? 4 hours. There's the train. You are 6 hours. I thought the most recently arrived folks were at the front, but it obviously doesn't work that way. Right. So it's not quite as good as I'd thought. Lost some of them. They're just leaving the platform. Yeah, so looks like we're going to be okay again. Up to 17. More folks just about to leave. And we should get more workers coming across from here. Yeah, we did lose more. But then we've got another full complement, it looks like, just about. Good stuff. Traffic jam. Right, I'll come back to you. I just wanted to see where the next train is. There. That seems to be okay then. 5 hours. Yeah, 2.5-ish. Yeah, that's fine. Right, where's this traffic jam? Oh, this happens every so often. Head off. So these guys can unload. I could have left you there if I'd realised they were just coming in. But that's fine. Right, it's time for a break actually. So I'm going to do that just now, and we'll pick this up again next time out. Probably let the game run for a wee while, get some construction done, and make sure these trains are running to schedule. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.